What's up, guys? Wasp here again. Today we're going to be doing a hero in depth on the Grey-Eyed, one of my favorite heroes in the game currently right now, just because he looks like a badass right now and because he has some decent stats. So, the Grey-Eyed, he is an assassin hero. He's part of the Forest faction, which I am in favor of. Let's take a look at his stats. 48k on the health, almost uh, yeah, 48k on the health. So that's about average for assassins. Could be a little bit. I did see some that are a little bit more, some a little bit less. So he's just on par with the assassins. Attack 8k. That is above average for assassins. I do like that 8k. It is very solid. You will be doing damage with the Grey-Eyed. He is not a force to be reckoned with. He will put a dent in your opponent's team for sure. 894 on the armor. That is surprisingly high for assassins as well. Assassins don't have high health or armor, so 894 is pretty good for an assassin. That's like almost 900. So he's going to be, tanking a little bit more hits than your normal assassin would, which is pretty nice. And for speed, I got 814. 814 is also a very good speed to have. He's going to be outspeeding many other assassins as well as just, heroes in general. Not many people have, 814 speed or let alone 800. So overall, he has very good stats, very solid. I would say his weakest point is HP, but that's like with every assassin's. But other than that, his stats are very good. I am liking him. Let's take a look at his skills here. Bloodletting deals 216% attack against the weakest enemy and an extra 43 damage on mages for 2 rounds. So, the single target attack, that's fine. That's what assassins do. They're single target, big bursty type of heroes commonly. And this is going to be just one big attack. So, it's going to be 216% of his attack. So, it's going to get, boosted quite a bit because it's doing over 200% of his attack. And this is against the weakest enemy too, so you're not going to be hitting an enemy that's full health and still has, a lot of fight left in it. He's going to be taking out guys that are, below low health, and he can finish them off with one bloodletting, which is pretty nice, especially considering that they're going to be very low health already when you do this big, huge attack on them. So he's going to be taking out guys left and right, which is what I like. And 43% extra damage on extra mages. That's just the cherry on top because we do see mages in the back line quite often. So he's going to be getting that big, huge attack off along with the extra damage, usually over 2 rounds. So, which is very nice. This is a very good skill. Energy steal. Attack has 100% chance, so this is going to happen no matter what. To steal 30 energy from that target. So when you're stealing the energy from the target, they're going to be using less of their skills, and you're going to be using more bloodletting and getting this big hit off more often, which is very nice. There's times where currently right now it takes me one basic attack to get him up to full energy. So he uses bloodletting, normal attack, bloodletting again, normal attack. It's just basically a bloodletting once every other turn, which is very nice. He's going to be doing quite a bit of damage throughout the entire game. Power of the Grey-Eyed increases hit by 15 and attack by 20. Very standard boost. He could use this, increases hit, so he's going to be missing less, so he can get more energy steal off, and that his bloodletting can land more. So that's very nice. It can also resist any hit debuffs, which do target usually the backline. And I got an attack boost of 20%. So this attack boost of 20%, plus this boosted 200% attack, plus the boost on mages, this guy's an anti-backline machine. He's going to be taking out the backline like crazy. Especially considering mages are very common now these days. It's like a mage meta now, I would say. It's like a mage slash priest meta, I would say, right now. Warriors aren't too hot, and rangers are kind of average right now. But I'm telling you, this all synergizes well together. And it's further continued by Rear Strike, which is normal attacks target one random enemy in the back line. Like I said, he's a backline killing machine, dealing 100% attack damage. So his basic attacks even have such a boost right now. He's never going to be doing his basic damage. Everything is going to be buffed no matter what. Even his basic attacks are buffed. So he's going to be doing basic attacks that are buffed right now with 110% damage. And I know that's not maybe like a lot, that's 10% more, but I'm telling you, like, there's so many times, and I know you all can relate to this too, where your opponent has a sliver of health left. So this sliver of health that he's stealing extra is going to ensure, KOs, which is very nice. And like I said, targets only backline, so it's going to be dealing damage to their, damage dealing characters more often than not, which is pretty nice. And his basic attacks have the ability to steal energy. So his basic attacks are super strong. He has a super strong single target blow, which is very nice. It's fueled by, energy steal. Power of the Great Eye, increases his attacks. Those basic attacks are going to be doing even more. And bloodletting. There's just so much stats he aids right now. His entire skill set here synergizes well with each other. Basic attacks, doing more damage and stealing energy. Using bloodletting, you can lead it into a bloodletting and then end up taking out the enemy after, a basic attack, then a bloodletting. And you're always going to be, hitting because his hits increase, so you're never going to be missing either, which is very nice. Way I would build him all attack, because he already has enough, decent defense. He has a decent armor, and his health is, a little like average. I would say it's solid for an assassin. So you don't even have to really invest anything into defenses. Really, you can build like a set that promotes, attack. The percent boosts. So yeah, just go on full out. Just go with the attack jewel as well. Let's see how I have him built currently. Um, okay, so I even have like my strongest, attack item on him. So I have blood on him. You know what I should do? I should change that to a mage, like an anti-mage item. Do I have any anti-mage items? Doesn't. Oh, I can give him space crack. And then therefore he's going to be doing even more damage to mages. He will be one-shotting mages. I'm going to be losing some attack. Let's see how that plays out. He's at 111 right now. Let's take that out. Let's just see how this plays out. And she's at 6,900. Okay, so she broke 7,000. Let's give him space crack. And he's still over 10k. That's not bad at all. He lost like 200 attack, and now my Demon Hunters gained more attack. But now, with this 28% damage against Mage, you got the 28% bonus from the item. You have the 43% extra damage on mages, so those two stack together. So you're going to be taking out mages immediately. And like I said, it's a very mage-prone meta. So, this guy's amazing right now, currently. He's in a good spot, I would say. Some might disagree, but I'm just going off basic reasoning here. And then, normal attack against backline, more times than not, you're going to be either hitting a mage, priest, or assassin, but more times than not, mages, because they're all, like I'm telling you, they're rampant right now. So Spacecrack is a very good item to have on him. Spacecrack's a good item, in general, currently right now. Just gives a lot of stats. Have the elemental set on him. Only reason why I have it is because that's basically the best set I can get on him. And I have the attack jewel. Let's see if I can do anything with this jewel here. Oh, sweet. Got a little buff there. Actually, let's risk it. Ooh, I got some dodge there, but I don't want the HP. I want the attack. Ooh. Oh, 7% crit. I won't mind that. Oh, I wish that HP wasn't there, but now I guess I just made him a little bit more tankier and he's more prone to critting. So if Bloodlining gets a crit off now, like this thing is going to nuke mages in one shot. I'm telling you. Overall opinion on Great Eyed, he's currently my favorite. I even have him as my avatar. Very anti-mage or anti-meta in general, I should say. Hero. And if you guys can, I would invest in him. You know, he might, let's say I have more experienced players, you know, in my comments saying like, oh, these guys aren't good like in the long run, but I don't know. I think Grayhead is pretty in a pretty good spot right now. What would you guys think about him? Let me know in the comments what your opinion is. I'm interested, but other than that, that's about it for Great Eyed. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys later.